Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Total Party Chaos. My name is Billy Visnall. I am your keeper of chaos. And today I am joined by a lovely cast of people. Cast, can you introduce yourselves, your characters, and if your character could run an Etsy store, what would it be?
Hello, my name is Jacob, or JC. I'm going to be playing Dante Smokespat for this session, and if the answer is can we run a store, probably not. I don't think I'm gonna run a goddamn thing, but if someone was gonna help me and I just had to supply the merchandise, well, I just churn out merchandise. Every single one of those shirts after a scrap, people call that shit art. People call that shit fashion, and I think I could supply those in apt numbers.
Dope. That's awesome. Hi everyone, I'm Natalie. I play Doll. I think Doll would run, like, given kind of her background being a guardian of a swamp, I think she would run probably like a preserved moss and lichen store. And also they, like, I don't know if y'all are on Etsy very much, but a lot of those places also dabble in like jewelry making. Like they'll have like the clay, the silver clay, and they'll like make their own based on prints and stuff, and it's so dope. So I think that's what Doll would probably do.
Hiya, howdy, my name's Sabrina, and I play Eliana de la Luna. And Eliana would run a candle store, but specifically the ones that do like a scent of and then your favorite character, so like a scent of Astarion. I think that's what she would run.
So Baldur's Gate is canon in this world.
Yeah.
Hi everybody, my name is Seth. Or Noctopus Online, and I am Rotmire Vilebane, the party's cleric. And I think if Rotmire owned an Etsy store, I think it would be a cosplay shop where he sells his old plate armor as cosplay accessories. But because he is a Warforged, I think he would be accused of being an AI-run shop all the time, and he would spend most of his time arguing with people about that he's not AI.
It's never going to be a follow-up. That's good enough. All right. At this point, if somebody wants to hit that wonderful, wonderful recap, I'll put us into it.
I don't do it often. I will do it tonight.
Gotcha.
Last session, Doll, Dante, and Rotmire killed the old lady. I don't remember her name. Who happened to be a member of the Heroes Council, though. So, if we fail anything else, we at least can maybe leverage that a little bit, that we did stop one of them. Dante replaced his torn up shirt with a lab coat, I think, and we made our way back into the main foyer. Meanwhile, on the other side of the house, Eliana's negotiations with Brooke started to fall apart. So she dipped and Misty stepped out to behind the house, where she met with a tiger man named Nishkalan, and started to flirt, of course. Eliana asked him for a dance, and after some negotiation and a comical amount of time trying to climb a rope, she managed to get up into his room. It turns out he's a mercenary who attacked Riven, as made evident by the fact that Riven's bags were in the room with him. And as they were dancing, Voltark entered the room and dropped Ash's tome on the floor. I think that's where we are now.
Spot on.
Solid recap.
Sounded great.
All right, let's go back to color. And I think besides that, the only other thing that we have to get into before we dive right into tonight's episode is going to be our sponsor for tonight, which I would say it, but honestly, Into the AM, they sell themselves. So let's just let past Billy run through the whole thing. He's got this. You got it. Chaotic adventurers. Your journey doesn't just end at the table. It's a lifestyle. And whether you're delving into dungeons, exploring the unknown, or just kicking back at the tavern for a nice cold glass of steed milk, Into the AM has the gear to match your vibe. With epic designs, premium comfort, and the styles that fit every class, their apparel is perfect for any quest, on or off the battlefield. So if you're ready to level up your wardrobe, use our code on their website for 10% off your next order. Get a beautiful hat, just like this beautiful guy right here. I might be a little biased. Sorry, he is, wow, stunning. Oh man, gee. Alrighty. And whatever they said, I agree with it. Alrighty. Finally, wrapping up everything. Let's just jump right into tonight's episode. We are missing Haley. Just FYI, she will be back next week, and we will be back to a full cast. So tune in next time, and we'll get everything rocking. So with all that being said, pick up those smut books. Save your swamps. It's time for another episode of Total Party Chaos Muffin Lovin' Transition. Bow! Alrighty.
Where you go from the happy music to dread.
This is giving me Expedition 33 vibes, this music.
Hey, it's real snappy. I honestly am going to be really sad when we can't use this track anymore, when we swap onto something different. But it's elegance. Alright, picking up where we left off last time. So, Eliana, you're still in the room after the tome gets slid across the floor, standing next to Nishkalin as Voltark is standing in front of the doorway, and one of the experiments is on the left side of the doorway. The room is just a normal suite besides that. There are boxes, like a few boxes of Glacial Exchange product in there, but notably, the room is pretty empty besides. I will say, for Rotmeyer and Dahl, you guys are still on the inside heading to Dante, if I'm not mistaken. This is where you guys were at last. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Dante, you are on the outside, rounding the corner to where Eliana first ran into where Nishkalin was. So you haven't ran into anybody yet, but I will say...
Let me know.
You are rounding. I'm going to leave it up to two people, or to two groups right now. Dante, I'm not going to give you the spotlight at the moment, only because I want to see what happens next.
I'm not there yet.
Eliana or Dahl and Rotmeyer, whichever one of you guys want to go first, depending on the situation, you guys can.
Eliana, you can go for it.
I feel like Eliana is in media res right now.
Good luck.
Definitely. So Dahl will ask, do you see any buttons on those abominations?
Do I see any buttons?
Looking at them, no, you don't see any buttons on the outside like you have previously with the other one. Well, I know you did, technically.
No, I don't see any buttons.
Okay. Keep an eye out, because we might be able to help you if they happen to knock a voltage box open or something. So, we got you. Stay safe. Let us know if you need us.
Eliana looks at the tome on the ground in fear, anguish, disappointment, and she looks up at Voltark. Does it seem like he's recognized it's her, or is her disguise working?
Let me... Oop.
That's the sound of perception.
You see as he grunts, he just kind of goes and looks at the both of you like waiting, but he doesn't seem to recognize you yet.
Eliana whips her head back to the man that she was dancing with, not speaking, but giving him a fearful kind of what's going on look.
Oh, it is nothing for you to be concerned. We had an intruder earlier, and he was just, like I mentioned, we were on lockdown. This was basically him confirming that the intruder has been caught, or at least taken care of. Are you okay?
Eliana puts her hand on her chest and walks towards the tome.
Nobody stops you.
She kneels down in front of it. And she picks it up. And she looks at it as if she's confused. She's trying to give off the vibe that she doesn't know who this belongs to, but that she's still concerned about what was said. And she picks it up and she puts it to her chest and stands back upright and starts backing up away from Voltark and the man, and tries to back herself into that dresser where the bag was.
She just kind of like looks at you, or I'm sorry, he just looks at you like with a face. He looks at Voltark at the door and he goes, that'll. I think we're fine. I think you're scaring the girl. If you don't mind taking a few steps out of the room for the moment. And Voltark goes, that's fine. Let me know if you need anything else. And deal. And as Voltark shuts the door, leaving you in the room, and goes, it's like you've seen a ghost. Are you okay?
She whispers, do you hunt people? Is that what you hunt?
If I have to and the job calls for it, game is game, fortunately.
Maybe that's why you're so lonely. And she, with the book, with the tome, and turns around and grabs the bag, she's going to go out the window and try to, like, fireman pole slide down the rope.
Okay, interesting. I'm gonna need an athletics check to just acrobatics or athletics, whichever one you think makes more sense.
This is gonna burn.
How close are
Get a 1 and just
Seth and I to where she's at?
I would say you guys left, if you were following after the same path Dante took, you're probably rounding the front of the house, going around the side of the building. Dante is a little bit ahead, basically seeing Eliana fireman pull this long rope at the moment. The both of you on the outside, you see Dante's, like the back of Dante, as you guys are probably, like, distanced out, length of the house, I'd probably say, like, 100, maybe 120 feet, give or take.
Okay.
I think.
Can I, with my very disintegrated legs, can I double dash to try to get there quicker? Maybe, in my mind, I'm like, maybe we can provide a distraction for her.
He hasn't specifically deemed that he was running, so yeah, if you want to double dash and use your actions to just sprint, I don't know, unless Rotmeyer, are you also going to be doing that with Dahl, or is Dahl just ahead of you?
Dahl would be ahead of me, but I obviously would be following right behind as best as possible.
Okay, then.
I-
What?
I got a 6.
So
We're back, baby.
I need you to explain to me how you're trying to jump out the window, grab the rope, and swing down.
So she's still. I don't even want to call it an act because I don't think it's 100% an act. She looks scared, and she's grabbed the 2 items. She's very specifically, like, tucked the tome kind of into her dress, and the bag as well, and she is holding on to those with one arm and grabs the rope with the other to like start like pushing herself down. I don't think she does a really good job at that. I think Bestie might be falling, but she's sure gonna try. She's scared. Oh no!
I will say.
Amazing.
Can you-
Amazing.
Okay, I also need like descriptively, are you also trying to like make it so you are like visibly getting away from him, or like oh no, goodbye,
Trying
like
to Irish goodbye.
yeah.
It's so it's not a performance to her
Okay.
in this moment. She genuinely she understood why he attacked Riven. She understands like his motives, but while they were dancing and connecting and she saw like how lonely and sad he kind of was, she wanted to believe that he was redeemable, and in this moment feels scared for her life of what will happen if she stays in that room.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm scared of you and I want to get away kind of situation, but a sad version of that because she wanted there to be hope.
Okay. I will say he looks and he goes, wait, and as you jump and like try to grab the rope and like hold on, you are gonna fall the full feet down.
If you did say I was watching her,
I would say you're
able to
rounding
try and
as-
catch or no.
I would
Because if
say
they're
at a
rounding and I'm
disadvantage.
watching-
You
Oh
could,
yeah, absolutely.
because you're basically at this point you're like making like a jump to catch her.
Yeah, disadvantage what?
I would say like in athletics to like
Hell yeah.
hold on to her or like actually catch her and lessen the fall.
Hell yeah. I am going to, I think as I see her begin to, like, I see the flash of fabric as she maybe, like, hits the railing, begins to pull over, or loses her grip on the rope. I'm gonna activate kind of the barbarian feature of when I rage, I get to move and dash 20 feet automatically, and try to use that to help catch her.
Okay.
I don't know if that modifies anything, and I'm still willing to just roll with that. Good to go?
Yep, go for it.
All right. Oh my
Please
god.
tell me that's a good laugh.
So the first dice, I rolled a 19, and the second dice,
Mhm.
I rolled a 19.
Let's go.
So I only have a +6 to athletics, so that is a 25, Mijua.
A 25. I would say as Eliana, like you're going to fall down and like land as you couldn't catch the rope. Dante is like at the bottom, like and kind of like is able to like hold you from falling all the way down. You do see as the Rakshasa peers his head over the side and sees both of you, and he goes, "What are you doing with that?" And he realizes that you took the bag, and he gets ready to like start mounting over the side.
Eliana. Oh, fuck. Eliana grabs the bag and shows it to Dante and is going. Does she see Doll around the
Running.
corner or anything?
I would say you don't see Doll yet, but probably like one more action from everybody, and you'll see Doll around the corner.
She'll take the bag out and look at Dante. Think about taking out the tome, but she keeps it tucked away. And she says, "Put me down, please."
you'll nod. You kind of see, like, just basically a furrowed brow. The expression hasn't changed after he had caught you or anything else. It's just like this kind of short and simple nod as he places you and almost like pushes you behind him to go back towards the front of the building. He looks up as the Rakshasa is looking down, and you just see this bit of smoke as he breathes out as the handle of his weapon begins to materialize in his hand as he looks up.
Eliana says in the link, Dante, trust me. Please. Pretend to steal this bag from me, please. Please, Dante. It's for Ash.
Well,
run.
You're getting pushed to the ground as the bag gets ripped out of your hands.
Oh my gosh!
That's a very convincing push of a 20 athletics.
Oh,
You knock her
take
out.
damage for
He's
that?
actually a little pissed at me.
It's more of a body slam.
I get sumo slammed onto the ground.
Sorry, guys. As that happens, you see as the goodness gracious, you see as Nishkalan looks over and like sees everything happen, and he goes, "What is going on?"
Eliana, to continue this act, is like half act, is like backwards crawling away on the ground, and she's like, please don't hurt me like you hurt them.
I hurt them.
I'm getting away scot-free. I've just full sprinted and dashed.
He looks at you and he like looks over and sees the situation. He looks back at you and he goes, "Who are you? What? How do you?" He almost seems too frustrated to speak as he's just like split between explaining himself to somebody who actually like has talked to him more than the surface level, or going after something that may or may not have meaning to him. And he looks back to you and he goes, I don't have time for this. And he starts making his way.
You'll be lonely if you keep going for the game.
Roll me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage!
At disadvantage.
But I'm so pretty!
There you go. Added bit. No, I'm just kidding.
Aw. I got a 19 and an 18. Shouts out to that.
We are
Oh my
burning up some karma.
persuasion.
Disadvantage,
Hell yeah.
baby. Disadvantage
Plus
is just part of
7
the game.
is a what is that? A 23?
I feel like it's gonna fall to Dahl and Rotmeyer to pick up where this good luck is giving us.
Apparently I have luck when I
yeah.
talk, but not when I try to climb things. Rope and me, we're not buddies.
Going down vertically, yes, great roll.
What was the number one more time?
23.
As he takes a step forward, you see as Nishkalan stops and he goes, "How do I even know I don't know anything about you. I've met you moments ago. You came through my window. I don't even know if you're really here for me, if you're here for this long con that you're playing. And if before I make it seem like I'm not going after what just happened, I'll find my way back to whatever thief just took off into the night. But who are you really?"
Who am I really?
Show me
I'm
one
so
moment of
sorry,
honesty.
Dad. Eliana stands from the ground. She says in the connection, "Go help Dante." and she starts to peel the disguise off of her face.
No! No!
My name is Eliana de la Luna. And she looks towards the presumed billboards in the sky.
He pulls out what seems to be a crossbow and he aims it at you and he goes, "So you've been telling a lie the whole time. You've conned me from the moment you walked into that window."
I told you I was a musician. And I told you the truth. That you look lonely. And I was trying to help you.
Do you think
All of that was the truth.
Do you think the entrance and the lying part of it was to make me feel less lonely?
I was hoping that if I could save your life, maybe you'd live a more fulfilling one. You looked sad, and you looked lost, and I felt bad. That is the truth. Or do you not actually care about it? Do you prefer the girl, the damsel under your window? Because to me, it looks like you'd rather live a life of lies than one with a singular truth, and that is that you will keep killing as long as you are lonely. And I don't think that that's what you want. You say that you're a hunter, but I don't think you even know what your mark is.
He takes a step forward and presses the tip of the crossbow onto your shoulder pretty much. And he goes, "Don't tell me what my mark is," and all these fancy words that you're coming out and trying to spin whatever narrative that you're coming with. Maybe I didn't want the damsel in distress under the window, and I didn't want just somebody playing a game, but you don't even know me. You don't even know what I want. You know nothing about me. You try to read me like a book because you think that you're going to change somebody because you have lights in your heart and love in your veins or whatever thing you read out of a storybook. You don't know me at all.
She takes her hand. She pushes the crossbow further into herself, letting the tip of the arrow dig into her skin. And she says, "Shoot me then. Prove me wrong."
At this point, Doll, did you run after Dante, or what choice did you
No,
make?
I'm coming towards, I'm really concerned now about Eliana, so I'm running towards her to see how the situation's going down.
Doll, as you round the corner, you immediately recognize one of the Rakshasas from the one in the green hood, the one that has the crossbow pulled up to Eliana right now, is one of the Rakshasas that you met that was trying to ambush all of you back in episode 6.
Girl, I am immediately gonna cast Blight on him. Girl, not even hesitate.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Just a moment.
Let me
Is that
redeem
a-
your tattered
is that a-
soul. Blight.
At his level.
Is that a
You're gonna
quiet
level.
have to
spell?
Call me back. I want part of this. Come on.
Chris.
Dante!
Give me one moment.
Do not tell
Yeah.
me.
That's
Yeah?
You
Yeah?
The shotgun is effective.
Alright.
yeah.
I think, Doll, as you do this, you would see that Eliana's so locked into this moment that she's just assumed that you and Rotmeyer have run to save Dante.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
everyone
Nishkala
fair
needs to
patience.
roll a Con 16 saving throw for this one.
Okay, he gets advantage on it.
Okay.
First one was a 4, second one was a nat 20.
Oh,
Ah,
luck
okay.
for all
He
of
still
me.
takes half damage.
But mind you, what level spell is that? If you don't mind me
5th.
asking. Interesting. Okay, cool. That's it. Fucking get him.
Hang on, I'm gonna need my calculator. Let's give me 2 seconds. Only because,
That's my
like,
favorite
I need to add it
TTRPG
up
sentence
and
ever.
drop it down and roll again, because I only have 7.
That's my favorite country line dance. Add it up, drop it down. and
Yeah,
Put it in. Is that what you said?
put it in. My gosh.
Wait, no.
Casting blight on a tiger tonight.
Make it stop. Okay. $21 points of damage for that. Not great. That's not bad.
21 points.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all I have. I end my turn.
I would say, as you see, like, describe how it hits him, doll, if you don't mind.
Yeah, it spreads out on the ground like virulent vines that quickly reach him and cover his body, and then like squeeze the life out of him. 21 points of damage.
Eliana, as you see, like, he has the crossbow pressed up against you, like, it, like envelops you and, like almost constricts you for the moment as, like, it presses a little bit more forward. The crossbow, like, kind of goes up, and, like, it scratches you a little bit as, like, the tip of the bolt kind of, like, goes upwards. And he looks and goes, you, what, you and your friends didn't have enough? You steal whatever you took off with, and now, absolutely not. And he turns back, looks at you, doll, and says, not a chance, as he is gonna fire.
Hit me, bitch! Let's do this! Rematch!
I cast suggestion on him.
Ooh, do you really?
Oh my god, I've never heard a DM say that before. Do you really?
Interesting. I love it.
Wait.
No, Jay, you do it up. I'm here for it. I'm fucking here for it. You got this.
She's not gonna cast suggestion on him because she needs to be able to heal her friend if he hurts her, and she doesn't have a lot of magical energy left.
I gotta shut the fuck up as a DM. Yeah.
No, she's smart enough to think it through. Sabrina's just stupid enough to shout, I cast suggestion whenever anything bad happens.
Oh, I love it. I
think she's still in shock because she didn't know that the blight was coming and she didn't know that Doll would be there. So she's shut the fuck up.
I respect that. Doll, when you yelled out your battle cry, I just need to ask. You said rematch, bitch. Was that in character or was that out of character?
No, that was totally in character. Doll
Love it.
totally said that. Yes.
Love it. You are fully in disguise right now, right? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
I look like Paul McGranite.
I'm just gonna roll to see if he also has like an ability that gives him
McCartney.
a little bit more of an investigative kind of I'm not gonna spoil it, but he can investigate a little better than normal.
He's a sleuth.
he looks at you as he gets ready to cast whatever he's about to cast, and goes, "Rematch? What? Rematch for what?" And he is going to cast.
You attacked me and my friends. Do you have any idea about how many people I've done that to?
Seriously.
He's just like, eh.
To me, it was Tuesday.
He is going to cast Dominate Person. I'm going to need you to.
Oh.
I need you to roll me a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh.
Hold up.
Excuse me.
Let's do this. Oh, okay. Okay. Natural D20. Plus 8.
Oh,
28.
damn!
Here we
Okay,
go.
28, Billy!
All
Oh,
these
20,
lives and
the
sixes
one
were so
fucking
worth
time.
it.
Sons of bitches. Oof. As it.
I see you got that tiger sauce. It's too bad I like spicy things.
He looks. What? Who are you?
Wouldn't you like to know? I'm pomegranate, bitch!
I will fucking
Bitches in my
rue.
vocabulary.
You will rue the day you existed on this planet, pomegranate.
Okay.
As that is. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. That is gonna end his turn. As it's very quick, and he doesn't have a chance to really do much more. That'll end his turn. As he does. I will say, with his bonus action, he does look back at you, Eliana, just with like a face of like vengeance and just fucking betrayal.
Eliana wants to say something. And, like, she looks like she's about to cry. But she can't say that it wasn't her fault. And she can't say that this isn't her friend. And she kind of just gives him a nod of acknowledgement. Before she starts running.
I'll provide you with enough cover as I can. You just skedaddle out of here. You've done so much, girl. Like, so much.
That's
How much? How's Doll doing in the vitality department?
Yeah, great question. 24 hit points.
Oh boy. Okay.
I know.
Are we in official combat right now? Should I have rolled initiative?
I'm gonna add you to the. You're walking up now, so your initiative. I will say it's gonna go Doll, then the Rakshasa. Doll, go ahead and roll me initiative. I'm just gonna base it on whatever.
What? 8.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for me, Rotmeyer.
A nat 1.
You were gonna go.
There it is.
Hell yeah! Best time to use it though. Get him out of your system during. Yeah.
Rotmeyer, you're gonna roll up as you see Doll basically like basically yell out what she just yelled out, and you are just arriving on the scene. You're gonna be last in the turn order, but Doll, you are up first. Nishkalan, you are on deck.
Okay. Cool. On myself, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level. So 38 plus 4, 11, 15 more points. I think that's all I have. I mean, movement-wise, I'm just gonna get into, like, a defensive stance. And Yeah.
I would like to remind or at least Dahl and Dante, though, that I believe I cast Emboldening Bond on the three of us before the end of last session. So you should get a D4 for attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
Nice. Is that just like a one-time usage?
10 minutes. I think it's been less than 10 minutes since we ditched the other room.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, great.
You're up, Billy.
Let me see what I got. Give me one.
I'm trying to do.
All right.
God, I'm gonna drop my other 5th level already.
Okay, he is going to take 2 steps forward as he closes the distance in between you guys. And as he takes like a couple steps forward, he's basically going to pull out his longsword as he takes 2. He's going to take basically 2 swipes. And as he takes the 2 swipes, I am going to. First one is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. Second one is going to be 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. 2d6. First one is going to come down for 7 points of slashing damage, and that is going to be 10 points of necrotic damage coming directly. It comes from you and comes to him.
What do you mean by that?
His sword steals life, so every time it slashes through, he takes hit points from you. So whatever hit points.
I'm either resistant or immune to necrotic damage.
Rock on, if you are.
Double check that. Sorry, just double checking real quick. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm resistant to necrotic damage. Yeah.
Perfect.
So is that it's half damage?
Half damage. Yep.
Okay. And that was for 10. Okay, so 12 points of damage total.
Okay. So that is going to be 5 going to. I got a spreadsheet right here of all the back and forth this is going to be. Okay, second one was 18. I'm so sorry. I'm re-rolling. Cool. That is going to be 7 points of slashing. Is going to be another 10 down to 5 of necrotic.
Yeah, got it.
Okay. And that will be the end of his turn as he looks at you, just with like real like hatred burning through his eyes. Rotmeyer, that'll be you with Dahl on deck.
How far after around the corner did Dahl go? Like you turned the corner, you saw this happen, and how far from the corner are you?
I would say you're probably rolling on it, so like it's not probably like maybe 15 feet to where the situation is.
Okay. Then I will. So she's like. So Dahl is like 15 feet away.
Mhm.
Okay. I will. Prayer of healing. Let me see here. So I'll kind of peek my head around the corner and just kind of whisper, "Are you okay?" And then a prayer of healing for Doll for
Aw.
13 more hit points to you.
Thank you. You're the best.
That's all my second level spells.
I am not okay, but this is better.
And then I will. Yeah, I guess I'll make myself known to this person as well. I will move my full 20 feet and try and get in between Doll and this guy.
Okay. Absolutely. You can break the distance. I'd say you're able to kind of get right up next to Doll, and then, like, they're pressed up because he had to do 5 feet worth of basically hits. So if Doll takes a step back on her turn, you can kind of break the distance and swoop in between.
Okay. And I'll just go, blades drawn at a formal function is the height of impunity.
I don't know what game this is, but it is going to end badly for the both of you.
That's my turn.
Doll, you are up.
All right. Okay, so quick question. That mace I got from Veldy, that is only a +1 mace, right? Nothing special about it.
It is. Yep, it is just a +1 mace, but also you haven't swung it, so. No.
All right. Because he's so close, I'm gonna try to hit him with that. So we will see. Oh, huh. I don't think a 9 is gonna hit him, but 9.
9. I will say you swing and a miss with it, but it kind of just goes right past as he steps back.
Okay, that ends my turn.
Doll, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
And the link in the connection, you just hear Eliana repeating, "Run, run, 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 run," like over and over again.
I'm gonna do some damage to him first. Okay. I'm gonna use the D4 that Seth Rotmeyer so graciously gave us. 14.
14. Doll, so you're standing. Let me actually. Give me 1 second. Doll, like, as you grab that mace and you swing, something like judders in you almost, where like that buzzing that you felt at the beginning when you entered the gala, that just is like ringing harder and harder and harder. You feel like you just fall to your knees in the middle of combat while you are basically trying to defend yourself, and you are slowly just like sinking down to your knees, and you can't. Rotmeyer is just next to you, watching you not be able to move, like with how paralyzing this is. Before you get a chance to see anything else, like you're starting to black out in the middle of combat.
Oh, shit. Okay. Cool. But Meyer, I can't see. I can't see anything. Oh my gosh! My iPad fell.
Can Natalie see anything?
Yes. But I'm a little clumsy tonight, apparently. Meyer, I can't see anything. I can't do anything. I'm paralyzed. I don't know what's happening. Something's happening.
Are you alright? Can you move?
No, I'm paralyzed.
Oh. Alright. I'll see what I can do.
Okay, no pressure. Eliana, do you think we have everything we need? Guys, do we have everything we need? I'm saying this through the mental connection, which I assume is still active, even though I am paralyzed.
You're slowly falling. Yes, you can send out whatever you're sending now.
Okay.
We don't have everything they requested, but we have everything we need to at least get them to help us, and we're going to need their help.
Okay, I think that might be good enough. I mean, Yeah, we want to make a break for it.
I would say we've accomplished about 40%,
Yeah.
which is more than I thought we would do.
Yeah. Cease to get degrees, but here we are.
With any sort of luck, Ash has accomplished the other 60% of it, and she'll meet us there.
I'm sure she's fine.
You're still going after her, Dante, right?
No, we have to
He gave
leave.
me
She's
a
not
bag
there.
and told me to run for Ash's sake. I assume they passed something off. Are you not running?
I'm paralyzed and blind.
Fucking hell.
I will take her.
If you don't,
We'll
I'll be
figure it
back.
It's fine. We'll figure it out. I'm not worried.
Rotmeyer, as you're standing there, it's now going to be Nish Collins' turn. As he watches as you fall, and he goes, "Oh, this is perfect for me. I see no fight left in your eyes." And he draws his sword again, but he doesn't look at Dahl. He turns to you, Rotmeyer, and he goes, "I see you're getting ready to suffer the same fate, my friend." And as he slashes towards you. Oof. 13. Does a 13 hit?
Not even a little bit, baby.
Does a 19 hit?
That's really
Definitely
hoping it's gonna say
not.
14.
I'm made of metal. What you gonna do?
As he
I love
slashes
Hotmeyer!
and slashes, he goes, "Just take a hit!" And little sparks almost fly off on the second hit, but it doesn't connect. He looks at you and he goes, "Wait a minute. Oh, I know you. Oh, and he puts his claw on his tooth as he chips it off, and he goes, "You're that traveling trash can that used to hang out with the Thorns, if I'm not mistaken, right?"
Is it my turn?
That is going to end his turn. That's his bonus action.
Okay. Then, in response, without saying anything, I will summon Celestial. as soon as he says, "You were hanging out with the Thorns," then I just lock eyes, and a giant Celestial just drops from behind him.
He goes, "You son of a... You trash can..." And then just... As something falls behind him, he goes, "What the fuck?" And he... describe the Celestial that falls.
I think, if we're... Gosh, has everyone here played Bayonetta?
I can roll with it.
Imagine, the biblically accurate angels, but with disproportionate arms and legs that are they move on the ground, crawling at you.
Holy shit!
Eldritch Jesus angels.
What in the fucking holy hell is that? And he pulls his blade towards it.
This could have ended in retreat, but maybe I will take my time as well. And I will, let's see, these things attack on my turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Then we'll go with the Radiant Mace for the Defender version. So that is my attack modifier to hit. That's a dirty 25.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. And that is, what is it? 1d10 plus 3 plus spell level in radiant damage. So that is 10 plus 3 plus 5. 13, so 18.
18. As he takes the damage fully. As he shrugs off some of the burn from everything that just happened, he goes, "I see there's a little button inside of you that turns on whatever that rage is. Interesting. I like it. He turns towards you, blades drawn.
You will tell me what you know, and that is the conversation we will have from this point out. As I take out my mace as well.
Is that on your turn?
Do I? Well, I use the action to summon it, and then it attacked. So yeah, I think that's it for me.
Okay. He is.
As I kind of push Doll behind me a little bit more.
Okay. I like it.
Papa, you're so nice. I can't see anything.
I need you to roll me. I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Yes. Okay.
I want a button that says, "You're so nice, I can't see anything."
Well, I'm gonna burn my inspiration from. We get inspiration right from doing the intro. I recall that being a thing. Is that how? Was that
What?
the thing we did?
What did
we
I
get
do?
inspiration if we did the recap? I forget.
You know what? I like that as a rule from now on. It'll
so
give motivation. Yeah, you know
clearly,
what? You can have it.
I love that.
I'm getting my campaign going.
Yeah, that's a Caleb thing, but I'm so glad
Yeah.
you brought this into this
Just
now.
started asking, please.
Asking please. Okay, so that's an 18 on the die, but I've got emboldening bond also, so that's a +3 for a 21.
As it like hits you, I would say. Oof. Give me just a second.
I don't think I'm gonna win this fight, but I hope I can at least freak him out a little bit by not getting hit by a few things.
At the very least, it's making him think.
Okay.
And guess what he's not doing? Running towards Dante.
Yeah.
I mean,
As he does like say it out loud, like he says, he goes for a suggestion as he says, "Tell me where you and your friends are based at." And it doesn't connect.
So the first two swings on it on Rotmeyer, I think he just took the blow, didn't even flinch. With this suggestion, if it didn't work, then I think Rotmeyer leans down a little bit, or I don't know if he's taller or shorter than this guy. He just goes, "Up your ass," and I will. If his turn is done, I will take a swing.
Go for it. Absolutely
Yes.
go for it.
So I got basically two attacks here. First attack is an 18.
Mhm.
That's my swing.
Yep.
That hits. Oh,
Sure does.
For 6 damage. And then the Guardian, the Celestial will go. That's a nat 1.
I will say it just whatever they're trying to do just like hits the building behind him and like.
Okay.
Can I reach out? Listen. Is
Oh, I get multiple attack. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Rotmeyer in view? Are you like within reach? I guess.
Yeah, I think I'm like
Okay.
literally right next to you.
Okay, I'm gonna reach out and touch you and just cast guidance. It's like an at will. I don't think it requires an action. So I'll just cast guidance on you.
Oh, thank you. But I do get multi-attacks, actually, with the Celestials. That's another attack I get. Really quick. Come on, roll better. 22.
Nice.
22 hits.
That is... Oh, that was almost really good. 1 plus 3 plus 5, so 9 more damage.
9 more damage.
So we're both just kind of taking turns, like guys smacking railway spikes.
As you see him like flinch as like his green cloak kind of like gets a little gnarled. He goes, "Okay, let's see what happens." He's gonna swing at you. The first one of his multi-attack is gonna be a 21.
That just hits.
Okay. I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Does guidance help with this? But doesn't. I got a 23. I don't know if that matters.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Interesting. I'm gonna flavor this. So that's a nat 1. So as he swings with the sword like as it like kind of nips past your armor, you do like almost feel like a presence coming off the sword. As he does look down at Doll and sees her like slowly like kind of not moving as much, you see that his face is just like almost stoked about what's happening as he like locks eyes with you again. That ends his.
I will go through the bond, the telepathic bond. I am engaged in battle. Doll is down. If anyone can assist, it would be appreciated. But, don't go out of your way if you don't want to.
It ain't in the way. Why'd you... God damn it. Did Ash tell you to hand me this goddamn bag to get me out of here?
We all need to get out of here, please.
We do. Eliana, can you book it?
I can run, but Dante has the bag and we need the bag.
Can we meet up in the same place we zapped into? Or closer?
We zapped into... Oh,
that was outside near the Glacial Exchange warehouse. Yeah? Okay.
There.
I think I might be able to buy us some time, Rotmeyer, if we need to get out of here.
It is not I that requires time. It is you all.
Please, Rotmeyer.
Can you carry me, Rotmeyer?
Not while I am engaged currently.
We'll need to disengage from this.
I can solve that issue. I know this motherfucker.
Okay. If you can provide us with some backup, Ash, meet us at the meeting spot! Then we can make this happen.
It'll take the fucking bag. I can do this.
Dante, don't.
Did you not understand when Rotmeyer said Doll is down? If she ain't moving, he needs to get her moving. And getting wailed on by that son of a bitch ain't exactly gonna help the situation. I deal with these people for a living. This is what I do.
Dante, you need to be alive to be able to save Ash, which means you have to be out of here. Do you understand me?
We need to meet up at the meeting spot. Just focus on getting there.
I can keep this man distracted for some time, but I am in no position to be moving Doll.
Even just for a few seconds, Rotmeyer. Just for a few more seconds.
Understood. My intention is this conversation's all happening while we're exchanging blows. I'll cast Sacred Flame. I forgot that's a big cleric thing to do. He's got to make a Dex 16 save.
Okay. It's gonna be a 17.
Okay, so he makes that, nothing happens. And then 2 attacks from my Celestial. First attack is it's only an 8. Second attack, 13.
13 is going to miss.
Oh, means we were close. Okay. And that's my turn.
Hey. I'm gonna do a couple things real quick.
Okay.
Number 1, at will, one of my cantrips. I'm gonna cast Mold Earth and open up a 5-foot cube underneath his feet from where I can directionally position.
Okay.
And then, depending on your discretion, Billy, if that works or not, I'm gonna cast gaseous form on myself.
Okay, let me 5 feet.
So many cool mobility options. I need some of
Not-
those.
You have the smartest moves always.
No, so here's the thing.
So sick.
I need to be less smart and more impulsive because we gotta make this engaging, baby. We gotta add some drama. I'm like, you know what?
We got a
fix this.
show to do.
Yeah, we have a show. Y'all need to be entertained. So, in the future, I'll try to make more stupid decisions. It's
Fucking
my
great.
specialty. I just need to
Sometimes
bring
people
it.
enjoy seeing smart things as well, Nat. You can keep that in mind.
It's a delicate
Every
balance.
once in a while.
He does fall, like just the 5 feet. He's gonna take like 2 points of damage, but also,
Wow.
yeah, you turn into a gaseous form. Doll, you are. I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw. You're fighting right now to stay awake.
Okay, yes, good point. I'm wondering though how spell effects work being affected and then becoming something else.
That is a good point. If anything, he's gonna have to capture you in a bottle and like run with you. However, this has to go.
Okay, I'm resistant to non-magical damage, but oh, interesting.
Do you remember how much damage I
Okay.
took the last time he swung at me? He did hit me once. I forgot.
Okay.
I wanna say it was 12.
12? Okay.
Yeah, 7 points of slashing and 5 points of five.
Necrotic.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Okay, I have advantage on a con saving throw. I do still have to take it, but I have advantage.
Okay.
Okay. 1 second. Ugh, 13.
13. Okay. Doll, you are feeling very like getting ready to pass out. Like you are not. You are like as you're turning into the form, you're like slowly fading.
Okay. Okay. Good to know. Okay. I end my turn with that.
He looks and says, let me look at this real quick. I just need to see the full. Okay. He is going to look at. He's gonna look at you, Rotmeyer, and he says, "Enough of this." Does a 22 hit is a slash?
Yes.
He is going to slash at you. That is going to be 4 points of slashing, 10 points of necrotic.
Okay.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Or wisdom. I'm sorry, wisdom. I'm fucking all my throws up. There's so many stats going on right now. Wisdom.
26,
wisdom
baby.
Okay.
Out of here. With that wisdom shit.
Second slash is going to be a 21.
Hits.
Okay. It's going to be 9 points of slashing. That is going to be 10 points of necrotic.
How
Okay.
you doing, Rotmeyer? Health-wise?
I'm a little bit under half.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, this is gonna be every time with these swords, huh?
Yep.
Might not hit this time. Oh, I still have guidance, right? What does guidance do?
1d4.
I think it's 1 to
1d4.
4. Yeah, to saving throws.
Thank
Skill
you.
checks.
Okay, that's a 19 total then. 4 on the guidance.
As he takes the moment, he goes, enough of this, I don't have time. He looks at his ring as his ring is starting to glow, and he goes, fuck it, I'll be back for you, trash can. As he action surges and uses his action surge to use plane shift as he starts dematerializing in front of you and shifts out of the plane, and you no longer see him. Inside the house, you do start hearing a lot of voices starting to get a lot louder, coming from the top floor.
Let's boogie.
Okay. Would I have seen which way Doll went in the gaseous form? Not at all.
10 feet per turn, so I'm kind of just. You can probably catch up with me.
In incredible anger, I swing down at the cube of dirt where he was, and I yell. I dismiss my celestial, and then I look towards where you would have gone through, and I hold my breath, and I run in that direction.
Okay.
Roll me, out of curiosity, can you roll me just like as you start running, roll me like a medicine check to like hold your breath while you're running through like Doll's form?
19. It'd be like a power walk.
Okay.
That eats. He's like, I don't want to breathe her in.
Hold me in your lungs and then run with me. You can do that.
My robo lungs.
Yeah.
How, out of curiosity, how are you leaving Doll there? How are you taking Doll?
I don't see Doll. I'm not trying to like
It's the puff.
condense her into like a holdable form or anything. I'm just trying to be in the vicinity. So I'm like, I'll like disappear into the tree line as long as I like know the direction she was going, and then walk that way.
Just
I don't know how
jump
close
into the hedges.
Basically, yeah.
If you pass out, do you go back into your regular form, or do you
Yeah,
stay as a gas?
Oh yeah, fuck. I didn't think
When
about
I
that.
see
Yeah,
parts
so
of you
I
kind of
would-
materializing.
I would probably it says like I can maintain my form unless I drop to 0 hit points, and then I would materialize again.
Is it concentration?
I think it's instantaneous.
Well, it could be instantaneous concentration,
Still be
but if it's
concentration.
concentration,
gotcha.
if you
I
become
see.
knocked out, incapacitated, or unconscious, the spell automatically drops.
Concentration.
Also, you can
Yeah.
choose.
So
it-
the second you fall asleep, the spell will drop.
Rotmeyer, as you start walking through, Doll, you do like fade. Like you end up just falling asleep. Rotmeyer, you just see as Doll's body just hits the ground in front of you. Synth Phelan are starting to get like a lot louder inside of the building.
Okay. I will pick up Doll, and anywhere there's any kind of like tree cover or chest high walls or any kind of buildings that I could probably disappear behind. I'll pick up Doll and head that way.
And the group of you are all heading
I
back.
am not outrunning anybody.
I will say the group of you all start heading back to where you're at. They're like back to the meeting spot. Doll, let me. You like, as your eyes just kind of shut, you do feel like for a moment you're like almost waking back up into like a different area, like a different spot. Everything looks very different. The sun is like glistening, like really, really bright, and kind of just like touching amongst what seems to be like a really sunset, beautiful-esque background. That's touching down on what seems to be like these large marble pillars that are kind of standing up and tall and standing all around in like what seems to be a circular area. As you're kind of looking around, standing where you're standing, you see clouds on every side behind you. As you kind of take a look around, you recognize the scenery behind you. You can't exactly like place the entirety or like why you know this place so well, but it is such like a beautiful, almost culturally significant building to some beautiful race. Standing in front of you As like you turn back, you do see what seems to be. Give me just a moment. You see what seems to be like a broad-shouldered, like green-skinned, almost, but kind of wearing like a little bit of like gilded plate armor, standing forward and talking to what seems to be like a very tall Ursinal, who's like covered in fur and having a conversation with this green-skinned individual. As he does like have like a set of wings that are like kind of tucked behind him, and they're like almost oil slicked, like they look all like a dark black. As he's having a conversation, he seems to be holding like what seems to be like a long golden mace, kind of just rested on his shoulder. And as he's having the conversation ahead of you, you see like almost feel like an irritation as he's talking to this Ursinal, as he says, "Look, the Aurora Pines are not a place I want to spend my days protecting. There's so many other people that can do the job without me. I don't understand why some people have other celestial palaces and I'm protecting woods." As you hear the Ursinal kind of speak up and goes, This is a favor from a very special member of our society. Somebody that you don't even understand the significance and couldn't begin to hope to understand. Jobs are assigned and you do them. Do you understand me, Viren? And he goes, I just feel there's other people. And then he turns back and looks at you, Doll, and he goes, there's other people that could spend their time dawdling away in the forests and heaps. And as the Ursinal like looks at you and goes, mind your own position. Do not worry about the position of others. As he looks back, he goes, now Viren, run along. Like I said, this request comes from... The only information I'll give you is you're meeting up with a member of the Gwend clan. Do you understand? Fine. I get it. Is there anything else? No. You'll get the rest of your information when you arrive. Do you understand? Gwend clan got it. And he takes off as you see his oil slick wings kind of just like to boot fly off into the clouds as he takes a leap and like kind of circles down. Doll, as you walk up, the Ursinal gives you what looks like a disapproving look, and he goes, Look, Chrysanthemum, I don't know what you're expecting. The only jobs that we have left are going to be down in Belisar. And your choices are slim pickings. You're not a paladin like Viren. You're not a warrior like some of the others. You're not a cleric. You're not somebody that's going to be able to make a change. I shouldn't say that. Not a change. You're not somebody that's going to be able to keep them safe. You're just going to keep them healthy, if that means... I don't know how to have this talk with you.
I couldn't go and help Viren, support him with that, and I'm responding as if I'm on autopilot. Like, I've kind of had this conversation before.
And do what, Xanthemum? Are you gonna...
I don't know, provide assistance with the Gwen clan?
You're gonna keep the forest alive? You're gonna keep the plants tended to?
I could heal, I could help their crops grow. I mean, there has to be something I can help out with.
Xanthemum, Look, I know a lot of people don't tell you how it is. I have to tell you how it is for your safety. You're not up to the same par as your colleagues. And I don't mean to be disrespectful, but honestly, I'm surprised you've made it this far. The best case scenario is that you get an inactive forest. You keep poachers away, you keep hunters at bay, and bide time until you find something else that is. Find something that you can actually do.
And I will be honest with you. I know that I am not like everybody else. I know that I know what I am, but I know I can do this. So if that means I have to take an inactive forest to prove my worth, then I will do it. And I will do the best dang job that you have ever seen. Please give me this opportunity. I don't want to stay here forever.
Fine. The higher ups are going to be upset, but fine. You can have.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I look down at my hands. What do I see?
What do you see?
I see the hands of a human. Or something akin to a human. And I just turn them over as he's talking to me. And I flex them a little bit. And then I look back up at him.
All right. A war. Different kind of war.
Oh. I don't know what happened.
And we're back. Hey.
I didn't click it. That was very odd. I'm so sorry. I didn't click
okay.
anything strange. Sorry, everyone.
A war is breaking out in Belisar. I don't have the details, but it's... At some point, your swamp, the post that I think you're going to be the most useful at, could see action.
I can fight. And I love swamps. I can rock that swamp.
Chrysanthemum, I'm just going to be honest with you. You can take the swamp, but it's kind of a no man's post. You're not... This is the highest and lowest... The highest honor for somebody of your stature and the lowest post that we offer here.
Get it. I get it.
Okay.
I'll make you proud. I'll make everyone here proud.
Stay alive. And he hands you like a golden scroll, and he goes, "Your position is at the Everton Swamp. It's south of Belisar, well, the southern part of Belisar. Just, send in reports, I'd say, on a monthly basis, just to let us know what the status is. Don't expect any send back. I don't know what the time frame is that we're going to check on Everton Swamp, but just as long as you keep sending them, we'll know somebody is at the post."
You'll receive them monthly. I'll send them. Thank you, Captain.
Thank you.
And with... Am I dismissed?
We're dismissed.
Okay. With that, I am gonna unfurl my wings and jump off to the sky.
As you furl out, you see kind of off in the distance some of the others like spending like a moment with their Like you see Orioles kind of like chatting and spending a moment talking to each other as a pack of them go off in different directions. Everybody's kind of going all over as the memory starts to fade. Rotmeyer, as you are with Doll, like Doll is like tossing and turning right now. Just something is like affecting her, but you don't like it's some kind of nightmare, but you don't have any other physical details.
Can I see if this is a magically induced something or other, or is this just sort of the throes of a normal nightmare?
You can do an Arcana check.
Okay. 6.
The most that you can see right now is this is a curse. That's
Oh.
A curse.
a curse.
Can I try a dispel magic? As
You
I'm
can.
kind
You
of
can
like
attempt it.
carrying her over the shoulder. Okay. And any ongoing spell level 3 or lower on the target ends. Is it lower than spell level 3?
I would say what is keeping her asleep is lower than spell level 3.
Okay,
So-
so I will cast it then.
As you cast it, you see as the curse remains, but Doll, you start to feel like you're regaining consciousness. Before you do, as you're diving through and you see kind of that face, there's like just a face appearing in the clouds almost. As you see at the bottom, as you down, you see what seems to be like large jowls of like this bristly face, this like humanoid that's kind of forming in the clouds. As you see like these eyes kind of like appear with like look like thunderbolts almost behind them, as you hear like a loud like cackling, and you see like as all the sky turns red and the face like turns like even darker hue of red as you like fly right into the mouth of the clouds. You hear that gristly voice that you heard back in Pennegraven, that not even worth my time. Is it? You wake up to Rotmeyer.
Doll, are you with us? Doll! I'm shaking
Oh.
you while I'm carrying.
Shit! Yeah, I'm here. Wait, Billy, really quickly. That voice, was it the prince that we accidentally summoned?
It was not. It was the
somebody
dream that you had.
You summoned a
Originally.
prince.
Yeah, like a demon extraplanar prince. He's
Oh,
like
boy.
secretly my boyfriend or whatever. It's like not
Oh,
a big
no.
deal.
Oh no.
Y'all like
Very
your
superficial
toxic
right now.
relationships.
But we decided that unlike the phone, that we were like a thing. So not a big deal.
Doll,
Okay.
what the hell are you talking about?
I don't boyfriends! What? Pennegraven. Hi.
What?
That
Can you
was
stand?
wild. Can I stand, Billy?
You feel like you can get you can like regain your stance. Rotmeyer, you still sense a curse on her, but she is like able to
We'll
stand
deal with
up.
that later.
Yes, I can stand. My ribs are digging into your shoulder, and I think my rib cage is gonna break. Yes,
All right.
I can stand.
I
Thank you.
plop you down.
Ah, you were carrying me. How chivalrous of you.
That kind of joking demeanor that you have right now, I think Rotmeyer is not returning it. The look he has is the frustration of a man he couldn't kill.
We got out of there. It's fine. We did it. I knew we would. It turned out not a big deal. We'll get him again and keep running into him. So, I think it's
Yes.
fate.
I find that hanging around with you and Dante and Ash runs me into a lot of people I would like to see again.
Is that a good thing?
A great thing.
Huh. Okay.
We should meet up.
Well-
with the others.
Yeah, let's get going. A little off-put by that. I think it's hilarious. Doll is just like, okay. Perfect.
Have Dante and Eliana made it to the meeting point?
I would say you two, yeah, you both intersect as you both get to the meeting point.
Dante?
Bag gets thrown about where your stomach is.
Dante.
Now, I'm gonna ask with a level head one time, because you said something a little bit interesting as your last sentence. And I want an actual answer. If you talk for more than 10 seconds, I'm heading back. What do you mean? Save her.
I don't need to talk, Dante, and she pulls out the tome. Now will you listen?
Did you see her?
Sorry, that just broke my Sabrina heart. Second. No, Dante. I didn't.
Good.
Dante, no!
Standing, it's kind of turned over shoulder. There's not anything you can say. She's not
We
a piece to
can-
be exchanged for information or fucking bag.
She's not, Dante. She's your sister. And if
And that's
she
why
dies,
I'm
you're gonna
going
turn
back.
out just like him. No! Dante, listen to me. Be smart for one moment, Dante. Listen to me. She is the smartest person on our team. And they captured her. You, in this state, cannot outsmart them. We cannot overpower them with how we are right now. If I could save her, I would have done so in a heartbeat, Dante, to stop you from becoming that. Listen to me. She is not a piece to be bargained. We will not bargain with her. We will bargain for her. We will advocate for her. We will help her. But you can't help her if you're dead.
Is that why you wanted me to run?
Yes,
Give me
Dante,
a
because
bag to weigh my arms down so I can't do anything? Because you don't think I can do anything?
Dante,
At this
I don't-
point, fucking listen. I'm gonna let her go off by herself.
She reaches up and puts her hand on your face if you'll allow her to.
I think there's almost like a muscular twitch that kind of comes out of almost like a feeling of like how you see people react if they get like a cold shock kind of through them.
Don't. Dante, I don't think you're useless. And I think If there's anything I've learned about the smoke spites, is that they're going to do whatever they want. Other people be damned. You couldn't stop Ash from trying to protect you, just like I had to jump through hoops to get you to leave where you might think she is, but we don't know where she is, Dante. This isn't your fault. You are not the problem, but you can be the solution. I think if anybody can save her, if anybody can help her, it's you. But not like this. Whatever you're feeling right now, in this moment, with the thought that maybe something could be wrong, something could be happening to your sister, even if you went back and you fought and you died and we still got her out, imagine how she would feel. All of this pain you're feeling right now.
Stop. What you want? Just fucking leave me alone. He's gonna hold back. Let me be.
Dante, I can't. I can't let you go, Dante. Please look at me. Please. I will help you. You are not alone. You aren't alone, Dante. No matter how hard you try to be. And she takes the tome and she pushes it towards you. You're going to hand this to her, okay? You're going to look her in the eyes. You're going to hug your sister and you're going to hand this to her. And me, and Dahl, and Rotmeyer, and hell, maybe even the idiots back from where we came, they are going to help you. We are here, Dante. You're not alone.
Let's find the other two.
They'll be here soon. Would you like to sit? I can tell you a story.
I heard enough stories for today.
She sits on the ground and pats the ground beside her.
He'll just with one hand has that book kind of up against the left side of his chest. Kind of almost like slowly peels it off of his left pectoral. And turns it over his back of his hand, covering a lot of the book. And full-bodied breath kind of comes through his form. He won't sit, but he'll kneel. Just kind of dropping to one side. His body kind of locked, not in a tension of someone who's standing at a sprint line ready to go and dash, but of someone who's pulling themselves, almost forcing themselves to be at that crouching, kneeling position. You can see the vein kind of up of his neck, kind of tense as he clenches his jaw.
Eliana doesn't know where it comes from, this instinct, this knowing of what to do. But something inside her tells her that there is comfort in her hand as she reaches out and she grazes her thumb against the vein and she starts to hum a song that she doesn't know where it came from. It almost sounds like a lullaby, like a mother would sing to her child. It reminds you of stars dancing in the night sky, of a gentle sleep. She moves her hand to your hair, to your cheek, and not in a way you grab someone's face when you're going to kiss them, but in the way that a mother grabs a child's face to change its position to rest. Eliana places her hand and continues to hum as she leans forward towards you and just allows the two of you to sit in the moment.
There's no more words that are said, of just anything that has been drawn from his eyes and have pulled over his cheeks do evaporate. And you feel, pulling your hand across his face, the heat across all of his skin. Not quite like someone who is ill or has a fever, but of someone who is, no matter where, whether on the side of the neck, the cheek, the face, are the warm sensation of someone whose cheeks are flushed, but you feel it on any part of his skin. And through the breathing that you hear of this individual, the rising, falling of his shoulders, relaxation is a false word to use in this moment, but a temperament, a cooling, a subsiding as light bits of steam pull from his face.
Yo, holy shit. Jesus fucking Christ. I would say at this point, I'd say like probably a half hour goes by. Rotmeyer and Dahl, both of you arrive at the meeting point as well and see the scene in front of you.
Guys, okay?
You made it. He stands up. Yeah,
Yeah.
good job on you, Rob. When I heard you say that she wasn't up anymore, took a little bit of
Rotmeyer?
convincing.
Saved my life.
I would not go so far.
No, you totally did. Totally did.
Hmm.
Thank you for that. Thank you to Dante for providing that distraction. And you too, Eliana. Great work.
Could have done
I think
more.
we did more than we thought.
It sounded as though you two knew the Rakshasa we encountered.
Yeah,
Who
I
is
kicked
that
him out of the
man?
back of a cart and killed his brother.
Yeah. You know. Things happen.
They were assassins sent after, God, I don't even remember which one of us it was. I
Yeah.
think someone who isn't even in our group anymore. She's gone
Assassin.
at this point.
You
But,
said assassins, yes?
mhm.
Mm.
Excellent. Then I will feel no guilt.
Oh, they tried. I'd beaten one of them before, well, keeping the other one off of our fair lady who was the target, and now that it's just a one-on-one, it should be taking several steps and then making sure he ain't moving no more. I should have been there. I apologize, Maya, for my absence.
I put a hand up. It was a very confusing time. There's no way you could have known. We did the best we could with what we had available.
Best we
True.
can.
After I wring the information I need from him, he will die.
I mean, Rakshasas really can't be trusted, so I mean,
That's a little racist.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
When's the last time
Okay.
you've gotten to talk to someone who it pulls their blood from the hills and lives off of bad and evil emotions and the scent of killing and known them to go to darts on Wednesday?
Bromire doesn't say anything.
Yeah, Rotmeyer. Take that.
Go.
I'm sure there are good Rakshasas out there, but I have yet to meet one. I'm sorry. That was racist of me.
Billy, I have a question.
Yep.
When Eliana was dancing with him, was she able to catch a glimpse of his soul? And if so, what did it look like?
I would say, for as close as you were, there. It was like a swirl of colors. I would say there's like. It's
Don't give him a swirl of colors.
it's a
Good
swirl.
game.
Black as the night.
There's
It's a colorful
The gray
soul.
area.
it's like
50
You really
Right.
did read
Shadow
my
in the
notes, huh,
night.
Billy?
Yeah.
It's like a shadow, an abyss, a trench.
When you say that you're gonna kill him, Eliana just looks down at the ground. She can't look at you.
Is Ash gonna meet up with us here?
They took Ash.
They took her?
Yes.
Like captured, took her?
I think so. We have her tome. We can't do anything in the state that we're in, but we have Riven's bag, and you killed one of the council members, right? So maybe we can get them to help. And if not, we'll sleep and then we'll go get her. But we can't help her like this.
Yeah.
Rotmeyer
Do you think-
seethes a little bit.
Do you think they're gonna stay in that building?
No,
Or do you think they're gonna move her somewhere else?
they're gonna move her.
Almost
She's
certainly
too
they will move
important. And we knocked one of their heads off. They're gonna be scared or angry. Now they know what most of us look like and might be intending to do.
One possible silver lining here. If Brooke is any bit the person you have described her as, I do not believe she will kill Ash before she gets a chance to gloat.
Not right away.
We might
She's
have
gonna
time.
call her. She's gonna call her brother. Is what's gonna happen. He's gonna ask for proof because he's thorough. And either there'll be two options. He'll come there in person. He's too much of a stuck-up bastard to want to do that, even if it's for Ash. She'd be the most likely, but chances of that are slim. Or I'm gonna try to crack her head open like an egg to prove it psychically. It's a thing that happens in the families. Proof of identity.
She's smart. She won't let them hurt her.
She'll hold on.
We will
We'll get her
find her
back.
before it comes to that. Yes,
We got him.
but we will need to regroup.
One trick left without a book. And family knows that if I've thought of her one trick, then she already had it planned. As long as she's pulled that ace, she'll be alive.
She'll be okay, Dante. Doll, can you get us back?
Teleportation wise. If I had rested, I could use Tree Stride if there were trees. I don't think there are any trees around here.
Is there a mausoleum in the area?
Are there connections to the sewers that we now have mapped out so thoroughly
our
that we can just get to the
Gardening
other side?
shed.
maybe?
Our fast travel points?
This whole area is sewerless. There's not a single sewer drain that's
Sewer, no
ever
one
existed.
How do
It's
they,
here.
they,
No.
they don't have toilets?
Because y'all shit on
In
my
this
fucking
mansion?
sewers. Yeah, get out of here. Find your own way
No
there.
pooping
Shit
allowed.
on your sewers? What are you talking about? I wouldn't have been blast.
Can you still mold earth, Doll?
Yes,
Make like a
but I have to
berm.
do it in 5-foot sections. It's helpful if we're going under gates.
Well, we can get to a part of the wall that's not being guarded and maybe we could go under like you tried before.
Yeah. Yes.
It's easier to get out of the
yes.
city than it is to get in.
Okay, I'm gonna need you. Okay. I have an idea. I will meet you guys over by the wall momentarily. And then we can skedaddle.
Okay.
Good? 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 Dante,
Mhm.
stay here just for a minute. Everybody else.
As you wish.
Before you go, just as like a good luck, I'm gonna cast one more Cure Wounds on you, first level, for
Thank
16.
you. Oh, thank you. That is so very nice of you.
A hearty
I'll
handshake.
cast guidance again on you.
The fact
When
that
we're
I'm
walking away, does
everybody-
Rotmeyer also look hurt? You got dents or scrapes?
I mean, mechanically, yes, but I don't think he's paying it any mind. And it wouldn't look like.
I'm super curious if you got bloodied or not.
That last attack he did get me to bloodied. I'm at
Gotcha.
46 of 90.
It's just for vindication of the revelation that I think everyone got. It is finishing this bloody except for one.
I was really hoping to go 2 for 2 on these fights because I didn't get hurt at all in the first one.
Nah.
If you're bloodied, I feel like she might be able to at least tell in your movements, so she'll just like whisper a healing word to not hurt your pride.
You just see like
17.
Ooh, thank you. And he's like suctioning out dents in a car. Just see the little.
You respond to cure wounds, or like would mending be better?
I mean, I'm a living creature. It sure would suck if
Yeah.
I couldn't be affected by healing spells.
As someone
Okay.
who heals.
Yeah, as a healer.
I'll
Course
cast
it's
cure
failing.
wounds
Yeah,
at
you-
first level on you as well.
You guide people to
Oh,
a
thank
treasure
you.
you cannot possess.
Yeah.
Dear boy.
Although
That's
that
only
would be
5.
If you say poetic, I don't think that's gonna matter when you're
No,
lying in an aluminum crunch can.
I'm just saying it would be interesting to see how long I could last as something that could not be healed.
Yeah, see,
Eliana
do
starts
it.
to walk to the wall with Rotmeyer if he would like to come with me.
I will. Just sort of
Dante.
trying to.
Sorry, go ahead. That's
No, nothing important.
Dante, do you have any like fiery spells or abilities or anything?
Yes.
You
What do?
do?
Mean, doll?
Okay. So like here's like the Glacial Exchange like warehouse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Billy is the mansion 2 nearby. Stone. What's it made out of?
I'm sorry, the one that you guys left from, like the gala.
Mhm.
That was like, yeah, it was made of stone. It had like a silver sheen on the outside, but still basic stone.
Okay. Damn.
Oh, if
Okay.
you're worried about the outside, doll, I'd encourage you to look at the inside.
Okay. Well, I want to set both of them on fire. So, I'm going to take out my tinderbox and a torch, and I have one last 4th level firewall. And I am going to start a little fire with my tinderbox and light the torch on fire and throw it in next to a curtain or something in the mansion itself. And then I'm going to go up to the warehouse and cast firewall on it.
Interesting. Okay. I more than fine. As you see a little fire starting. Do you stay with it or do you leave as it starts?
I try to maintain concentration on the firewall as long as I can, like walking backwards until I reach the wall, and hopefully, I'm hoping that it will do enough damage to start catching it by itself on fire. I know you said it was like iced over or something, so I'm gonna just hope and pray that it's gonna do the damage. Maintain focus on it until I reach the gate.
Are we talking about the Okay, hang on, because
Yeah.
hold the phone. Let's back this up. We're talking about the Glacial Exchange. What was the name of it?
Some Glacial Exchange.
The Glacial Exchange is like boutique in this place, right? Like that's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's okay. Way more interesting. I actually have the specs for the building. Let me hold on.
Oh yeah, is it fire rated? What's the?
Hell yeah.
I mean, they're
Hell
cheap,
yeah.
so probably
Oh,
not.
I do. I don't know why I did this. I got bored while we were doing it the one
They
day.
better have the appropriate fire extinguishers. They've been keeping
No,
up.
they
No,
think that
don't say
themselves-
that.
They think
They
that
don't need
themselves
fire
are appropriate
extinguishers.
Fire extinguishers.
No,
Hopefully they have none on hand.
how much damage does Firewall do? Out of curiosity.
5d8.
Roll
Concentration per minute. What's that? Roll damage?
Yeah, roll damage as you're walking away and keeping concentration going.
Roll initiative against the building.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Okay. 17.
17 as
Per round.
it keeps and keeps and keeps as it like starts to envelop the entirety of the Glacial Exchange's boutique. As it starts catching, you notice that the flames that are like encaptured by these like ice spears start to like really almost emblazon, like it's meeting your fire. As the ice like that encases the building starts to slowly, even going back to what we described, it was a very powerful high level ice spell. Is like you see the ice start to melt. You see underneath as like the building itself is like this crimson red, and you see on the front of it the smokes bite, and then it burns a little bit more, but the ice is still covering what the bottom word is.
I look at Dante. Smoke? What's that?
Do I remember what this was just our shop taken over, wasn't it?
Yeah, did they convert one of your shops?
Yeah, they did.
The combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell?
There's no combination here. This is an aggressive takeover. This is like the fucking like Pizza Hut that becomes taken over by something else, but because of the roof, you know that it was.
Yeah, like a Wiener Schnitzel that's like an insurance.
Dante, you don't have any recollection of a smokes bite like building being in Tarsonvale.
Not here. That's not supposed to be here.
That's weird. I should have asked. I'm sorry. I should have asked.
I would have tell you there's fucking nothing there. This is a revelation, doll.
Interesting. Okay. Well, does the mansion look like it's catching fire?
The mansion, it does not. As you see the flames starting to go through, I would say you see like a little bit of fire. The Synth Phelan are pretty quick on it. They're like,
Yeah, that one's a little populated.
You also have a lot, like there's a lot of people right in the like the one area where you could start the fire at, and they are kind of like really quickly waving it out to like get this taken care of.
Blankets and shit.
Yeah, but you see Synth Phelan like storm out the side trying to figure out like where the fire came from.
Cups of water and ice, just
energy. It's on the table. Let's go.
And, yeah, well, looking at the storefront of the name that's kind of revealed. I mean, think of it, doll. I mean, if you can, maybe this fire can be put out for a little bit. I think.
Okay.
I think it sends a nice message.
How quickly do you think they'll cover it up?
Oh, I don't intend to give them time to do so.
Okay. I will cast,
You can just drop Wall of Fire. And it snuffs itself.
But I don't know if it'll put it out. So I'm gonna drop Wall of Fire, and I'm gonna use Chill Touch on some areas hoping.
Just use it on the sign. I don't care if any of the other things stand, and just keep the sign going at the very least. They'll put out the rest. They think they're smart.
I don't have any like great water or anything though.
If you drop the wall, it gets the point across. I promise.
If you give me 8 hours to sleep so I can change my spells, I could get great water. Just want to hang out here for the night.
You drop the wall, and I mean, you drop the wall after the ice is melted. It's going to be wet wood. I know how fires work, doll. It should keep itself alive.
Really?
But then you must worry about mold.
I don't give a shit.
I drop it. Drop it and run to the gate or wherever.
It's a good message.
Who has the bag right now?
Who's got
Ellie.
the bag?
Eliana.
Oh, you have the bag. Oh, the Riven's bag.
Yeah.
Eliana, as you and Rotmeyer make your way to the gate, or like the wall, you notice that the corner of the bag is starting to leak with like a purple, like there's like a liquid leaking out of the bottom of it.
Damn it. Eliana goes in her bag. Does it look like there's like a hole in the bag, or it's like something seeping through?
It's seeping through.
Not your smoothie.
If you'll allow, can I take off my head piece and turn it upside down and use it as a bucket?
Yes.
Will you let me disassemble my head?
I will let you do that.
This liquid has suddenly become very important with how he answered that question.
You're opening a lot of doors if you let me disassemble myself like this. Just saying. Here.
Did they say we
Miss
couldn't
Eliana.
look inside the bag?
No statement.
No.
Eliana looks inside.
Are you
Thank
catching
you, Rotmeyer.
the liquid, Rotmeyer?
If you again, if you'll allow.
No, you're
Yeah.
good. You start catching it like in the head. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Actually, I lied. Constitution saving throw.
Damn it. Well, I'm okay at that too.
Spooky.
Here we go.
Spooky
Oh,
liquid.
Oh my god.
Come on, stop rolling the bad things. 9.
Wait, you have guidance too.
Oh,
You have
yes.
guidance now.
I don't think that's gonna matter. I'm gonna be real.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
oh,
do it. I'm gonna do it though.
do it.
1, 10.
Almost.
Hell
It was 11. You were looking
Okay.
for an 11.
Oh, God. Come on, I survived 2 whole fights. Don't get me done in by fucking Ivan Ooze's purple ooze.
Rotmeyer, you are gonna take 42 points of poison damage as
Mm-hmm.
whatever hits just starts like gnawing away at like the insides.
Thank
Oh
you
my
all
God,
so much for the healing before. As soon as it hits my helmet, then I collapse to it. Oh, actually, I'm resistant to poison, so 21 damage.
21.
I will, like, stagger.
Rotmeyer, are
I-
you okay?
That liquid is not good. Do not touch. Bad touch.
Eliana reaches into her bag and pulls out a flask, and takes Rotmeyer's head and pours it into the flask to get the liquid out of Rotmeyer's head.
Safe.
Are we near them?
Sorry,
Did we
I'm
meet up with
sorry,
them?
I'm sorry.
You guys are walking on the scene of them dumping liquid from Rotmeyer's head into this flask.
Ah, messy. Do I see that Rotmeyer's hurt?
I think I would have made that pretty visible.
I'll cast
Careful.
Healing Hands for 10 hit points.
Thank you. That
Extra
liquid, whatever it is, it's deadly.
Eliana, after she dumps it out of Rotmeyer, is catching whatever left is dripping, with the flask.
I mean, we ain't dealing with someone who deals in waters for hydration. Doesn't exactly surprise me.
Sorry, Seth screwing his head back on just really got me.
Need some
Well,
oil for that.
But this
Do
bag
you think they
belongs
set
to
us
him.
up? I mean, number 1, this could be a trap from them. Number 2, could be a trap from the Vanguard.
No,
Could be a
Riven
trap
would
from
have told
Riven.
us. Riven would have told us.
Are you sure?
Is it possible? Have you looked
Yes.
inside? Is it possible a flask shattered or something?
I'm looking inside the bag now.
You look inside
Watch your
and
fingers.
you see what looks like a synth-Phelan tech crossbow. It kind of like it looks like really slender, almost like a rifle
arquebus or
almost.
something?
Yeah, and it's.
Is it like one that I had?
Are you looking at it?
You have a gun?
I
That
had a
the-
crossbow at one point. I
He
think
had
I
a
gave it off
gun.
to Joltarian.
It's a crossbow.
I look at it.
Crossbows don't
if I
really
can.
leak.
Doll, it looks exactly the same make and model of like what you had, but perfect
Damn it.
pristine. On the inside, there's a small little journal, and then you see that whatever ammunition like is in the chamber is like broken and like at the bottom of the bag, and that's what's leaking.
We need to get that out of there. The journal. My gosh.
Eliana grabs the journal. She's like juggling a lot of things right now.
Is the
Yeah.
Planar
I will
Vanguard
help.
known to dabble in a lot of poisonous techniques? Is that like their fighting style? Is poison?
They are not. They are more like they stay silent when they have to, but you've known them to be more of a brash like we're
Yeah,
we're gonna take
they're
the
a
fight.
militia
Yeah.
kind of thing. And this is Riven's bag.
Should be.
Yes.
Interesting.
Eliana is gonna open the journal. If it looks like a diary, she'll close it.
A lot of
But-
it is redacted. Like it looks like it has been markered out. But you see at the top, Project Anchor Killer. And then as like you start scrolling,
Well.
or looking through and flipping,
That says a lot.
as you flip to the last page, it gives schematics of the weapon itself. The weapon it is imbued with one scroll use of 9th level banishment. It is also tied to the ammo, that the ammo itself will kill on contact and do points of damage. Like, will do, like, continuous poison damage over time.
Sheesh.
So they're
Eliana.
looking to slaughter them.
Closes the journal. She's afraid to give Dante this information in the state that he is in.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Maybe because you could turn into a rageous murderer? I don't know.
Preposterous.
And
Absurd.
she puts the journal into her bag, the flask into her bag, and then she takes out like some cloth in her bag and wraps it around the bag so that it's not like wet on the outside anymore, so we don't accidentally touch the poison ickiness.
Okay. And this is where we're going to end tonight's episode, as we pick up next week to figure out what's going on with Ash, figure out what's going on with the bag, and figure out where everyone's at and what we're doing. So, thank you all for a great ride tonight, because tonight was fantastic, and you guys were just lovely. Oh my god, that was
Great success.
great.
Oh,
It's
good.
Crazy style.
Big tears.
all were amazing. As I find who we're going to raid, give me just a moment, and then we will go from there. Thank you. Please tune in next. I'm so sorry. Please tune in next Monday. We'll be back. We start live at 9 p.m. So hopefully we see everybody that enjoyed and hung out tonight. We'll see you next Monday.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Good
Bye,
night.
everybody.
Always.
Oh, hey!
Oh,
Are you ready for more tales? I was trying to find a raider!
Always.
Are you ready for more
Always.
tales? Thank you.
Always.
Thank you, everybody. Stick around as
Now
we
everyone's
raid. You're all
spitting
great.
these ones.